interrupt here.
I see. All right, you're going to start that then.
Yep, we're rolling.
This is March the 25th of the year 2001. I'm in son Charlie's condo in Orlando, reading from the book Family Histories of Moffat, McNeil, and Krangle, Pearson, Lichtenwalter, written by me in 1981. An interesting part to me was life on Maiden Street in Washington, Pennsylvania, from the years 1920 to 1929. They were full and left many pleasant memories, even though one might not realize it among the pains and experiences of growing up. It was large, having 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a large sleeping porch on the 2nd floor. With the birth of Jane in 1924, there were 11 in the family, including great-aunt Clara and aunts Harriet and Blanche Moffat, until the move to Dayton in 1929. There were 3 sources of water. A well outside for drinking water that, instead of a pump handle, had an endless chain of tin cups inside a housing. A cistern with a pump handle for cooking water, and city water. Well water was the best, except occasionally an animal would fall in and it had to be cleaned out. There was a stuffed owl in Grandfather's study, high on a bookcase, always looking down at the visitor as if to say, "What are you doing in here?" A long main or front steps where the end of the day where Father would say, 1, 2, 3, go, and 4 children would race up to bed. The sewing room, which once each week would hum all day with 3 sewing machines. The 3 rooms on the 3rd floor were, from one of them, could escape to a steep roof and play tag until a neighbor called. The other rooms were filled with unused old treasures like spinning wheels, bicycles with front wheel handbrakes, and wooden fenders, and twine net from fenders to hub for long dresses. Kerosene lanterns that came out when electricity failed, a foot-operated jigsaw, and trunks and closets of old clothes. The telephone, where all it took to call home was 785, please, and Aunt Hattie would answer, yes? The unheated sleeping porch in the winter, where one was furnished heated and wrapped bricks for the feet, and where the evening was particularly long when one went to bed without his supper. The annual chore of climbing into the cellar bin to sprout the potatoes. The coal-fired furnace and the endless amount of ashes it produced, which usually went out into the driveway but were put on the side street on icy days. Christmas morning, when all 11 of us lined up in the front hall before the parlor door. The smallest in front, and after all the dishes were done and put away, awaiting the word to open the door for the rush to the Christmas tree. The open 3-story stairway by which we moved toys and messages from floor to floor with a basket and a rope. Aunt Clara's sugar donuts, Charlotte Russe, oatmeal cookies, Thanksgiving dinner followed by oyster stew from the big bowl. 100 pounds of ice every other day put into the big ice box on the porch side. Aunt Blanche's Christmas dinner with little presents for everyone hidden in the centerpiece. Sliding down a long stairway banister, bumping onto the carpet below. In the yard, a sandbox with an unlimited supply of sand hauled in a red wagon with leaky parked railroad cars. A swing so high Father would be off the ground swinging us, and we wondered what it would be like to go clear over the top and down the other side. A single-car detached garage that had all the license plates from 1914 nailed around the inside. It had its own gasoline pump that a friend and a writer would use to soak dried cooked cattails so that we could run around in the dark with torches. 3 real-type push mowers for mowing the large lawn for 25 cents, and never on Sunday because Sunday was a quiet day reserved for reading parlor games, not cards, and an afternoon car ride over the sometimes rutty and dusty roads in a 7-passenger Buick, which followed the Marmon and the Chalmers. That's all I have.